fixes his one and his second now.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hello, welcome back to One More Bet TV. My name's Will.
I'm Olly.
Talking Europa League.
Yes, we are.
Lots of fixtures in the Europa League.
So many.
As always, got to whiz through it. Aim of the game.
Super quick.
Win you lot money. We pull out all the stats on all the games and then say this is what we would be betting on those games.
Yes.
As we go through it, get your comments up. Let us know what you're thinking.
Yeah, I was just going to say, the only other thing is there is a lot of value in these games. Like, I'm going to be shocked if I don't win quite a lot of money this week. I genuinely will be.
Yeah.
So if we feel like there's value in that game, we're going to say this is a red one, and that means like
Get on it.
get on it basically. Yeah. So keep note of the red ones.
Cool.
Right, let's whiz through these. There's
Yeah.
so many games. So, first game, Group A, Leverkusen versus Zurich. So, Zurich won the reverse fixture 3-2.
Okay, goals.
Lots of goals. They're top of the group, 3 out of 3 wins.
Zurich, yeah.
Yeah. Leverkusen are second with 2 wins and a loss, obviously. Leverkusen have seen both teams to score in 7 of the last 9 games. Zurich have seen both teams to score in their last 7 games.
He's found it.
So,
There's the value.
the tip is both teams to score, and it's red, and it's 1.8.
That's decent.
Very good odds.
How is high?
If you want to actually push the boat out a bit more, Zurich double chance, I think there's value there as well.
Ooh.
3.7.
Zurich double chance.
Yeah.
3.7. What's
Yeah.
the Zurich win then?
Don't know, but 3.7. Because they're
That's
at
big.
They're at Leverkusen. Also worth noting, Leverkusen got thumped 4-1 at the weekend by Hoffenheim, and they were at home.
Wow.
So they're coming into it low on confidence. Zurich double chance is nice as well. Get on that.
And Zurich won the reverse fixture.
Yeah. So
I fancy Zurich win there. But yeah, both teams scored good.
score prediction 2-2.
Okay, Desmond. Next one from Tom. We've got Ludogorets versus Larnaca, 3rd v 4th currently. Both only on a point. They drew 1-1 in Cyprus 2 weeks ago. Ludogorets won 5 of the last 6 games. All of those 6 have had both teams to score.
You see where you're going with
At
this.
home, they've also won 5 of the last 6. All both teams to score
See where
again.
you're going with this.
Larnaca's last 6 away games, all both teams to score. He's gone.
There's the narrative.
Both teams to score 1.97.
What?
And he's backing Ludogorets at home. So Ludogorets and both teams to score 3.65. He's labelled those both
Red.
red.
Good.
Good odds.
Score prediction?
2-1 he's gone, Ludogorets.
I like it.
Just the both teams to score is good enough.
Well,
odds,
those teams, both of those ones, both teams to score.
Good.
Good.
Alright, next one. I've got Celtic Leipzig. Leipzig won the reverse fixture 2-0.
Yes.
That puts them second behind RB Salzburg. Celtic have since scored 13 in 3 games domestically and conceded 0. But
So why the hell have you gone for that?
because they had scored 10 in 2 games leading up to the reverse fixture. So what I was going to say was Celtic smash it domestically, but the domestic league is so much different standard to anything in Europe that you don't take much from that.
Still not going with that. Don't even say that.
Well, even this. So
That's better.
Yeah, so Leipzig have kept 6 clean sheets in a row.
Yeah.
Right? They've got the best defence in the Bundesliga.
Okay.
Which is why
They are away.
you either go Leipzig win 1.95,
Yes.
which I think is probably red, or Leipzig win to 0, 3.65, which I think is probable. They won the last one 2-0. But Leipzig win 1.95, decent.
Like it,
I've gone
fine.
2-0. Leipzig.
Right, next. Rosenberg versus Salzburg. So Rosenberg lost all 3 matches so far in the Europa League.
Yeah.
Bottom of the group. Salzburg won all 3 matches.
Yeah,
Top of the group.
straightforward then.
Salzburg have scored at least 3 goals in all 3
Oh.
matches, and they're undefeated in 20 out of their last 22 matches. Unbelievable value here for Salzburg, 1.6 to win.
Perfect.
That's
That's
easy.
easy.
So that is easy. That is red. Salzburg to win, 1.6.
That is a lump
Score
on.
prediction 3-1 to Salzburg.
Yeah.
Next.
Agreed.
Right, we have Bordeaux versus Zenit St.
Yeah.
Petersburg. This is one of Tom's. So it's 4th versus 1st, again, like the other matches did. Bordeaux have lost all 3 games,
Yeah.
all by 1 goal.
Okay.
And they're in pretty bad form. They've lost 4 of the last 6 games. But at home, they've won 3 of the last 6, so slightly better, and they've kept clean sheets in all of those.
Okay.
Zenit have won 4 of the last 6 games. They drew their only Europa League game away at Copenhagen 1-0, so they're not great away from home. And away from home, they've lost 2 of the last 4 games.
Okay. All's quite tough.
So Tom's gone with Bordeaux double chance. I don't think those stats necessarily mean that.
No.
I mean, it could easily. I think that could
be
easily
a draw.
draw.
Yeah, it could be a draw.
He's put double chance in as at red at 1.45. I'm not sure that is great value, but
No. Zenit have won 4 of the last 6 games.
Exactly.
And Bordeaux have lost all 3 games.
yeah.
And he's gone Bordeaux. No.
Tom must be drunk when he
No.
got that one. But we've got to say what Tom's put, and he said that, so he might be right.
I personally would go draw there.
I'd say draw, but he's also put Bordeaux to win either half at 1.76.
Yeah,
could happen.
Potentially.
I think it'll be a tight game. Score prediction 2-1.
Yeah, cool. Alright, Slavia Prague versus Copenhagen. Prague won the last fixture 1-0, puts them second behind Zenit. They're top of the Czech league, winning 11 of 14. Copenhagen are not a bad team though. They're top of the Danish league, winning 11 of 15. They've won 1-1, drawn 1, lost 1 so far. The only one they lost was obviously the 1-0. It's so tight, this game, that you could literally flip a coin. So I think the value, because it could go either way, Copenhagen win 4.85.
Yeah, but surely you go safe and you go double chance on that, and it'll probably be like 2.
Okay, fair enough. You could go double chance on
Yeah.
Copenhagen. I just saw the value there.
I mean,
I might as well note it.
Your eyes light up whenever you see big odds, but you've got to think rationally and go, right, that's good odds, but let's now add a layer of safety net, double chance or win either half.
Double chance Copenhagen would be a shout.
Yeah.
The other thing you could do, Robert Skov,
You talked about it last
their
time.
boy, scored 6 and 8.
There you
Could go Robert Skov any time. But I
Decent
fancy
odds
Copenhagen.
though.
1-0 Copenhagen.
If that's double chance, I would go red on that.
Yeah.
Anyway. Fenerbache versus Anderlecht next. This is an early kickoff, so if you're putting this in a Larnaca, make sure you are on it because it's 3:50 PM UK time, random. The last game finished, Desmond, 2-2. Anderlecht have only won 3 of their last 9 games in all comps, not doing that well. Fenerbahce have only lost 2 in the last 9, however, 5 of them have been draws.
Right.
So they're not smashing it, but they're not losing many. Anderlecht have lost 4 of the last 6 away games. They're not good away from home. So it's a tight game, but I do think Fenerbahce will edge it at home. Good odds as well. Fenerbahce to win is 2.
Agree.
Score prediction 2-1 Fenerbahce.
Yeah, okay, we'll have that. Next one, Tom's one, Dinamo Zagreb versus Spartak Trnava. So it's first versus third. Dinamo Zagreb have won all 3 so far, 9 points.
Yeah, they're smashing it.
Smashing it. Scored 8, conceded 2 in 3 games. They won the reverse fixture 2-1 away.
Yeah, they went 1-0 down as well.
They've also won the last 5 in a row and kept 3 clean sheets. Turnover away have lost 3 of the last 4 and failed to score in 2 of those. Trnava. They lost 2-0 to Fenerbahce in their only away game in Europa League. So Tom's gone Zagreb to win to 0, 1.61 and made it red. Score 2-0 Zagreb.
I hate that to win to 0, but you're not going to get very good odds for a Zagreb win, are you? No.
So we'll go with that.
I'd probably go half time, full time Zagreb in that, but it's alright.
Potentially. Okay.
Right.
Next me again. So Group E. Arsenal versus Sporting Lisbon. Arsenal won the reverse fixture. They only won 1-0, but that puts them top. Played 3-1-3. Arsenal going very well. Europa could be theirs this year.
They need it.
Feel it. Sporting second on 6 points. They're currently third in their league. Arsenal are unbeaten in 14 games now. Lost 1 game at home this season. I think that was the opening game in City.
Yeah. I think didn't they lose to Chelsea? Was that away?
Well, it must have been away.
Yeah.
But like you've been saying in the other videos, draw half time, Arsenal full time keeps happening. It's happened about 8 times in a row, including the reverse fixture against Sporting. So draw half time, Arsenal full time.
I can see that again.
4.4. We'll go for another 1-0 Arsenal win.
I reckon they'll win quite comfortably. I reckon it'll be like 3-0.
Do you think?
Yeah, mate. Arsenal will
I
look
think
good at the
1
moment.
or 2-0. But draw half time, Arsenal full time.
Right, next game. There's a lot of value in this game, I think.
Okay.
Vorskla versus Karabag.
Karabag and Karabag.
So Vorskla won the reverse leg 1-0.
Yeah.
So they're away from home obviously then. Karabag have lost their all 3 matches in the Europa League. They failed to even score in all of those 3 games. Vorskla have scored in all 3 games so far, despite losing 2 of them. But they were hard games and they only really just kind of lost.
Yeah.
Karabag have lost 4 of the last 6 games in all competitions. And they're away.
Could it even be a Vorskla win to 0 this?
I hate the market, there's no point.
Yeah.
If you were going to do it, that would be one. But the value,
fine.
Vorskla to win is 2.6.
Great.
Vorskla to win either half is 1.82.
Yeah.
Vorskla double chance, if you really wanted to be safe, is still 1.41.
Yeah.
All of those are red.
Yeah.
You could put any of those in an ACCA and I'd be comfortable.
Vorskla win. Like
Decent.
it. 2.6.
Score prediction 2-0 Vorskla.
Yeah. Sounds right.
Next one,
Yeah.
Olympiakos versus Dudelange.
Dudelange.
We like Dudelange.
Yeah.
Great name.
But they're on no points, are they?
Nil point for Dudelange. So Olympiakos third with 4 points. Dudelange bottom, nil point. Olympiakos have only conceded against AC Milan in the group games. They drew their only home game 0-0 with Betis.
Okay.
Won their last 3 on the bounce without conceding, so they're on a little bit of a run. The last 5 games have all seen under 2.5 goals, so not many goals in there. Dudelange, as you mentioned, yet to score. You didn't mention that, you said nil point, but they are yet to score.
Yeah.
So it's red.
Straightforward.
Olympiakos to win to 0.
I agree with that though.
I mean, I hate the market, but again,
it all adds up to
Dudelange
that.
haven't scored yet, so
under 2.5 is quite good.
Under 2.5 as well. 2.2.
Yeah, like that.
Score prediction 2-0 to Olympiakos.
Agreed. So then you've got Real Betis versus AC Milan. Betis beat Milan away 2-1. Great result. Puts them top of the group on 7 points. That was the first game that Milan have lost at home this season. Both teams to score has happened in 8 of the last 10 Milan games. And there's been under 2.5 goals in 8 of Betis' last 12 games. So they've kept it pretty tight. Both teams to score as a shout here, I think. 1.74.
I like that.
I've gone 1-1. Because the last one could have been a 1-1 as well. They just nicked it 2-1. But yeah, 1-1. Both teams to score as a shout.
Right, next. Rapid Vienna versus Villarreal.
Okay.
This is... I did the research on this and I found it difficult to call.
Okay.
So... Villarreal thumped Rapid Vienna 5-0 in the reverse leg.
Okay.
But that doesn't tell the whole story, really.
Right.
Rapid Vienna have won 6 of the last 8 home games.
Yeah.
They're very good at home. Villarreal have only won 2 of their last 7 away games. Vienna beat Spartak Moscow 2-0 at home. And Villarreal drew 3-3 with Spartak Moscow away.
Okay, yardstick.
Kind of yardstick, but they were home and they were away. Villarreal are winless in their last 5 La Liga games.
Really?
And I don't know, I just feel like, they thumped them in the first leg, but...
Could have been an off day.
I don't know, I've gone Rapid Vienna double chance.
It'd be a great shout.
I think that could easily be a draw.
Yeah.
But home advantage might be enough to just... I mean, Villarreal rubbish away from home. Vienna are good at home. I've gone score prediction 1-1. But my tip is double chance Rapid Vienna.
It's a good shout if that comes in.
We'll see. Right, next. Spartak Moscow versus Rangers.
Okay.
So Tom did this one. Very tight group. 3 points separates all 4 teams. Loads of draws in the group. Currently, Spartak are 4th, Rangers are 1st.
Rangers are 1st in the group?
Yeah.
Decent.
It was 0-0 when they played in Scotland a couple of weeks ago. I think that killed Araka. Cheers then. They've lost, Spartak have lost 4 in a row at home.
Wow.
And Rangers are 3rd in the Scottish Premier League. Away they've won 2, drawn 2, lost 2.
It's hard to take anything from it, isn't it?
Rangers are undefeated in their 11 Europa League games.
But normally, when there's not an obvious thing,
it's a difficult game.
You just have to go draw.
Also, it's for any team. it's difficult travelling to Moscow. It's far away. It's cold. I think it's cold. I imagine it's cold. And it doesn't really matter. Like it's a difficult place to go. So Tom's gone with draw.
That'd be a
I
good
think
result
it
for
probably
Rangers.
could be a draw.
Yeah.
Under 2.5 goals as well. Score prediction 1-1.
Yeah, agreed. Then we've got Group H, Limassol versus Eintracht Frankfurt. Frankfurt won the reverse fixture 2-0. They're unbeaten in 7, winning 6, scoring 23. They're doing really well, Eintracht. Limassol winless in 3, yet to win in Europa, and they're bottom of the group.
Surely that's red.
Yeah, meant to put this red. Frankfurt win 1.58, red.
Good night.
Score 2-0.
I like it.
Yeah.
Next, Lazio versus Marseille.
Got to be both teams to score on this one, surely.
So there's been over 2.5 goals scored in Lazio's last 5 games.
Yeah.
Over 2.5 goals scored in Marseille's last 4 games. The reverse leg was 3-1 win to Lazio.
Right.
Marseille are winless in the group so far and only have 1 point. And Lazio are second in the group on 6 points. So the obvious shout is over 2.5 goals, 1.48. Not amazing, not that good a value. That's why I didn't put it red.
Yeah.
It's probably going to happen, but I just don't think the value is there.
Yeah.
For it, the odds aren't high enough. But I do like the look of Lazio to win,
Yeah.
which is 1.73.
Yeah.
Didn't put that red just because Marseille can score goals that prove that. But I do think Lazio will win. So score prediction 3-1.
Another
Lazio.
3-1. Yeah. Like that. Okay. Shall I do that one?
Yeah.
Genk versus Besiktas, Group I. He said another site group. This is from Tom. Only 3 points separates all 4 teams. Currently first versus fourth. So top v bottom. Genk won 4-2 away in Turkey when they met 2 weeks ago.
Decent result that.
Genk are undefeated in 6 games, winning 4 of them. All 6 of those games have seen both teams to score. 3 of those were over 3.5.
Wow.
Besiktas have only won 1 of the last 6, but 3 of those have seen over 3.5 as well.
Surely he's got to go for the over 3.5.
He's
bottled it.
Conservative Tom has gone over 2.5, 1.58. Should potentially be red.
I think so, yeah. I think
Both teams to score 1.58 as well. Or he's backing the Genk win, considering it's top v bottom, 1.7. Maybe all of those red.
I'd go definitely over 2.5
Red, yeah.
But it's not,
All right,
apparently.
we'll take from that what you will. Next one, Malmo versus Salzburg. Last game was 1-1. Both teams are on 4 points. Malmo are now unbeaten in 8 though, winning 4 of them. Salzburg have lost 3 of the last 8. They've only won 1, drawn 3. So
Should really
I've
be.
edged the Malmo win at home.
Odds aren't even that good for
1.58.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be tight. I've got
Yeah.
1-0.
Agreed. Right, next one, Sport versus Sevilla. So Sport have been losing at both half-time and full-time in the last 3 matches. Not very good. Sevilla won the reverse leg 6-0.
Oh.
Sevilla have only lost 2 of the last 11 games in all competitions, and Sport have only won 2 of the last 8 in all competitions.
Yeah, it's good.
So I looked at Sevilla win. It's like 1.13. It's like terrible odds. But Sevilla to be winning at half time and full time. Bear in mind that Sport have been losing at half time and full time in their last 3 matches
And got smashed.
6-0.
That's a red.
Sevilla half time, Sevilla full time 1.74. It isn't red, but now it is.
Yeah, go red.
Correct score is 3-0 to Sevilla.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
Next is Krasnodar versus Standard Liège.
Mm-hmm.
So second versus third, both on 6 points. Sevilla also have 6 points, but are top on goal difference after the 6-0 battering.
Yeah.
Standard Liège won 2-1 in Belgium in the reverse game. Both Sport
Both beat
Sport by 1 goal, so it's going to be a tight game. 5 of the last 6 games have seen both teams to score for Krasnodar. So yeah, I think, well, away from home, Standard Liège have not won since they beat Krasnodar, but away from home they've lost 4 of the last 6 as well.
Right.
So not good away from home.
So you're edging Krasnodar.
So you've got to edge towards Krasnodar, really.
Oof, I reckon both teams to score is a shout there.
This is Tom's shout.
Yeah.
So he said Krasnodar to win 1.73 or both teams to score 1.58 or 1.88.
Which is better odds and probably more likely as well.
Yeah. So actually,
Let's
I
go with
would
that.
probably go with that.
Yeah.
Score prediction 2-1 Krasnodar.
Yeah, cool. Group K, Astana versus Jablanek. Last game 1-1. Jablanek 6th in the Czech League. Played 8 games this month and only lost 1, which was domestic cup game. Could have put out a weaker team.
Probably, yeah.
Astana, top of the Kazakhstan Prem, unbeaten in 7 at home. I could not find a stat to go either way, and they drew the last game, so I've gone draw.
That sounds
3.5.
right. Sounds about right.
1-1 again.
Fine.
Yeah.
Right. Next is Dynamo Kiev versus Rennes. So Dynamo Kiev have scored at least 2 goals in the last 3 matches. They're flying. They won the reverse leg 2-1. Rennes have lost their last 2 Europa League games. Dynamo Kiev are yet to lose in the Europa League, drawing 2, winning 1.
And they're at home.
And they're at
Gotta go with
home.
them. It's good odds.
Have only won 2 of the last 9 in all comps.
Mm.
Dynamo Kiev have only lost 2 of the last 11
Right.
in all comps, winning 6 of those.
Yeah.
So they're in good form. Dynamo Kiev to win is 2.15.
That's really good.
Dynamo, if you want to go safe, and I'll put this safe one red because I still think it's quite good value. Dynamo Kiev to win either half at home
Banker.
against Rennes is 1.57.
Yeah.
Decent odds. Score prediction 2-1. But I do think you probably could just put Dynamo Kiev to win.
Banker. Right, next one. Do you want to do that
Next one is Bate Borisov
Yeah.
versus Chelsea. So 4th versus 1st. Chelsea smashing it at the moment. 3 out of 3 wins, not a problem. Bate won the opening games against Molvidi 2-0. Won their opening, I don't know. Both of them 2-0. Since then they have lost both of their games and conceded 7 goals. So they lost 4-1 to Pauk.
Yeah.
And 3-1 to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea are yet to lose under Sarri.
Yeah,
Absolutely
cruising.
flying. Don't really need to say that much because it should be a pretty
Straightforward.
straightforward win.
Yeah.
Chelsea, I mean, they might put out a slightly weaker team, but they should still win this. Chelsea to win is 1.4. Not the best odds. Chelsea to win and both teams to score, decent odds. 3.25 could happen.
Oh, if they win, they qualify as group winners.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fair enough.
I think they probably will win.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
They'll win, but they can afford to put out a slightly weaker team. But yeah, Chelsea 1.4. You don't really say much about that.
Done.
Cool. Next one. Last one. Molvidi versus Pauk. So Vidi won 2-0 away in the last game. Including that game, they've scored 11 goals in 4 games. Another win here would see them leapfrog Pauk in the table. Both teams currently on 3 points. Frog leap. Vidi to win at home when they won the reverse fixture 2-0, 3.15. Don't understand
That
it.
must have been a freak away win though.
Don't understand it.
Don't know.
But they're banging in goals as well, so I'm not sure. So I've gone a 1-0 Vidi win.
Either half if you're not sure.
Yeah.
That seems too good to be true.
I've made it red because it seems too good to be true. If someone can find a reason why
let us know in the comments.
That shouldn't happen, let us know. But it's 3.15 for the home win when they won the away fixture 2-0. We'll leave you with that.
Perfect.
That's it for Europa League. Stay tuned.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Next video if you've cleaned up.
Yeah.
In these.
Let us know what you're betting on below, and fingers crossed we get a few winners. Later.
See ya.
Now then, it's Petke, the referee looks at his watch, and his second now.